Hello again, everyone. You haven't missed a hand. Game started. Let me just quickly get on the screen. I'm just gonna see what the cards are. You can see. We caught. Alright, auto folded. Okay, wait. Let's just get that. We just auto folded ace nine of suits under the gun. Oh man. Okay. Okay, we're doing a $1,000 guaranteed for only $1. So we've got in at a good game. It's currently 12:15 in the morning. I've waited the whole weekend to be able to play again because we didn't make a profit from last week. And we're looking to change that this week. We're looking to do differently. Oh, right. Good to be back. So, released a whole bunch of the videos. So you'll see a little bit of a difference in the bottom right, or yeah, in the information side of the screen. We got what day of the week it is, because now we're in week 2, so we have to specify. So we're on day 1 of the week, and game 1. So yeah, this is a $1 buy-in. So the plan is, we're going to call that. The plan is that we are going to, if we need to rebar, we're going to rebar. But we're going to play, I don't know about aggressively, but we're going to play. We're not going to be afraid to play. This is not what we wanted to see there. Neither is the queen. Needs to go one play off. I'm not going to call that there. Okay, that didn't quite go away. Right. Alright, so because it's only $1, we've got $8 for the day. Ooh, I've got the balance wrong there. I've got $0. Sorry, guys. The balance is currently $7 because this game is only $1. Huh. We'll look at changing that. We'll hold that. Draw 6-2 would have been good, eh? I was tempted. Okay, now we've got a better hand. Draw 6-2 would have been good there, and quite disguised. Definitely gonna call. A lot of people in hand. Could get the flush draw, could get a straight. Not a bad kicker for a queen. Or 10. Not quite a good flop for us. These two guys are most likely happy with that flop, but we don't know. We don't know what everyone has. We do have one diamond. We have backdoor diamonds. We bluff into so many people. It's nice sometimes to do it, even if it's not always the most sensible. Someone might hold on there with 5 or 7, and then we get a queen or 10. Maybe we get the backdoor flush coming. There you go, we will get one caller. Either he's holding on or he's trapping or something's happening there. Leandro Desa. And we hit our 10, so that's quite ideal. In case he's holding on for flush draw. I think we're gonna bet this. It's probably too much, eh? We'll bet half pot. Okay, our 10 is good. Yes, and he folds. Okay, good. Well, ace, someone I'm sure had an ace. Whew, okay, so we played that one. We got the 10. Okay, we're happy with that. Don't do this yet. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm gonna fold that. So I'm look at changing that ban on the screen so you don't sit with the wrong info the whole time. So that was actually quite a nice hand to win. Huh. Low flop, we had a razor, we had people calling the raise, so they were good. There were seemingly maybe good hands in there. Could have run into something there, but it was fine. Oh, ace king. It's not bad, is it? That's not bad. Let's do a nice, decent raise here. The blinds are very low, so it's a bit difficult sometimes to determine volume, but we're going to escalate this. We want to get some value here. Someone's going to call us. Maybe they think we're calling with nonsense. Hit an ace or king. Make some money. They all fold. We make 500. And we wouldn't have hit, so we'll take it. King 10 suited. Very good. We did just raise. Someone might not believe us or put us to the test, but we will min raise this anyway. We will min raise that. Here was the D. Let's raise him, hoping he doesn't have an ace. He believes we have an ace. He does call us. I don't think he believes we have an ace. I think king was good. But we'll check. What's he thinking of doing? That's a question. Could be bluffing, but we're going to fold this time, guys. We're going to fold. I think we put too much into that. Okay, we got ace 9 now. We will call. Boom. Okay, now you should have the correct information on your screen. What happened? What are we lagging? Right, quickly change internet connection. That's not going to happen again. Let's quickly solve that problem, if possible. Okay, guys, this should be fixed quick this time. It was a good thing our ace 9 was folded out of position, but still. Okay, I think we've got a bit of a cleaner view there now. See, guys, it's been like, oh, day 6. It's been like 2 days. Too much. Hopefully that's there you go. Now we got our view sorted. And we got 10-9 suited in the big blind. Let's see what we can do with it. So yeah, like I said, $1,000 guarantee. So this is good. So we're going to play, and if needed, we'll buy in again, I think. But this is nice. Min raise, that's an interesting one. None of our suits, backdoor straight. King we don't have. Someone could have a king. Someone could definitely have an ace. I just don't think this is our pot. We fold. There we go. we get the up and down. Jacks, ace 4, 7-2, 7-2. Flush draw on the turn for 7-2. Gets c7, but it's not good enough. Okay, queen 2. I do want to actually be playing some strange hands in the beginning. Like, I nearly played that one. I wanted to get into the. I want to make chips or go out and rebar. That's my choice. I mean, it can be annoying to play against people like that, but we want to grow our chips. We want to play scared, save the conservative play for later. Oh, and we would have been all in there. Or call, I don't know. But... Okay, we missed out on that one for sure. Queen 2. Yeah, they made a move as well. All in. We would have been very happy with that. We'll get more opportunities, I think. It's a nice hand. We're on the D. I don't think he's going to fold. Ooh, up and down. Again, for another dollar, we're willing to go out. You could just be showing aggression. We still got a lot in our favor. I'm a bit nervous here, but I'm going to go all in. What did he put us on the S? I don't know. No. We'll take the fold. We had the up and down on the flop. You see, that's sort of what I mean. It's not necessarily always the right sort of the right play that we just did, but this early on, we want to build a stack. We're going to do such things. What do we have? Not much, but we could have a queen. Will they believe us? Probably not. They're short stacked. They could pull a move. But we're going to try once. Okay, caught us once. We fold. We're happy with our 11,300 for now. Pick a better spot. He's a short stack. Buy in again. Alright, twos. We're going to try and see a flop with this. Yep. A lot of chips in the pot. There we go. Well, we got to see our flop. We didn't hit. We're out. If we did hit, we would have made a lot now. First prize currently sitting at 158. So that's really good. Still 54 minutes to later edge. It's the queen. Fits into it with the ace. Blind's gone up already. We got 5-minute intervals between blinds. Fold this one. Min raise 400. Yeah, it's a danger. With the short stack, they can just shove, so you lose a lot of chips just betting. And then you got to face a big bet like that for half your stack. Comes a bit of a challenge. People start chipping up now. So we want to be one of those people. That's what I was meaning. We do have a few plays today, so. Oh, ace queen, ace five, pocket nines, pocket nine. Oh, whoa, ace queen hit the flush. I mean, straight. Ooh, okay, ace queen, well done. Put the pressure. He had an overcard. Didn't know he had nines, but if he did, he had 2 overcards, so that's fine. Something. Did stay in there with nines with the king on the board, but he didn't have much left, and he was winning. So, nothing too bad. Weird hand, we'll try some on the odd occasion. Give them a go. Yeah, if it was 9-4, we'd be sitting very pretty there. Any pocket pair is ahead now. Or has a full house, so head of an ace, head of a king. Will we pull a move? I don't know. Do we pull a move? Don't know. I think we do, actually. Okay. We'll give it a go. I'll go down to 9,000 and hopes to get up to 15,000 if we need to. Will he shove? I don't know. Marianic could apply pressure, but he doesn't. That's good. Those were low. This was a low board, and like I said, any pocket pair has a full house. So if they haven't hit with their ace or their king or their queen, you know, they might be tempted to fold. Or shove in hopes that we're bluffing. We would have had to fold. Fold this one. Okay, so we are back up to 12,200, 12,300. Happy to see folds. What are we up against? We have got a backdoor straight. We did take the pawn on the last hand, so there's some danger here. But we'll bet. We'll put some pressure. We do have 1 over. This is his first hand, I think. For 20 calls, huh? He folds, we get it through. Very nice. Okay, nice little pot there as well. 3-5, let's fold. We did just win 2 pots in a row, I think it was. So. I don't want to get re-raised right now with 5-3. If we do raise. that under the gun. Okay, so this is 8-handed. Give some info. Got in here just a bit late while on the recording. So I'll get time to show you guys the tournament lobby. But yeah, guaranteed $1,000. 5-minute intervals for blinds. 10,000 starting stack. Nice. Bet and get. Small 3-bet. Re-raise 3-bet. No. Yeah, 3-bet. Re-raise. What will he do? Re-raise. Will this be? Queen. Yes, we did. I wonder if our queen would have been good. Oh, it puts pressure all on me. A6, ouch. King Jack hits the Jack. Good call, but can take the risk at this stage. A6, hoping for a fold, I'm sure. Okay. Interesting. We now have Jack 5 suited on the big blind. We'll call that. Raises higher. There we go. Got some value. Let's hit the flush. I think the 5 is good. We'll manage with the 5. I think a check and then check raise. Yeah, I think a check raise might be good. Yeah. I think if he has an overpair, we're in trouble. He's got a big stack though. He's incentivized to draw. We're going to bet 100%. Crazy, aren't they? It might be we hit 2 pair. Okay, well that we're happy for. Right. Does he pick up the flush draw? Does he have a 6? Doubt it. Does he have a 4? Doubt it. You know what? We're not going to get greedy. We'll bet the same. If he goes all in, we're all in. We're beating aces currently. Okay, 4 is beating us. We're just going to put it all in here. I mean, we're in already. If he's got anything, he's calling. So let's just see what he's got. Overpair. King 7 of diamonds. That's fine. Oh, okay. He held on to his 7. Can you believe he was actually good on the flop? Wow, that was a good turn for us. Hitting 2 pair. Okay, that was rough for him. Now down below starting stack. We are at 27,000, so we're happy. 9,000. Okay, maybe he's tilting. Maybe he wants us to think he's tilting. Either way, betting that much away. Okay, there we go. He had A7. See, he was beating us. Until the flop, how bad would that have been? We get 2 pair on the turn on the last one, then we go in with Ace3 and hit 2 pair again. That would be for him. Right, that was a big pot we just won. Okay. 6, not necessarily that dangerous a card to have come because he would have had to be chasing the gutter, and we raised quite a lot. So yeah, well, I mean, I think for the river, the 6. So I mean, it didn't matter then anyway because we had 3,000, 3 grand left. So look, might as well call it such a big pot. And the pot at that stage was like 20,000. So that was good. That was a good one. Right. In a pleasant spot with our Jack 5. I don't know how much we would have barreled. Probably not too much. So thankfully we hit the 2 pair. Got a big one. Okay, that's a good start. We'll fold. Oh, what did we have? King 3. Huh. We're getting some nice flops for some of our cards, I think. Maybe some nice runouts, yeah. Even the flush earlier we folded, but that's fine, right? We're still at 27 regardless. Ooh, we would have had 2 pair. Ace 5 beating us, 5-6. 5-6 only had the gut shot on the flop. Might be tempted to stand. All in. We would have called this. Our king 3. Are we glad we folded? Are we glad we're not in there? I don't know. Not a problem though. 6, 7 offsuit. I think we'll limp this as well. We are 2 big stacks here, so either they're going to put pressure because they can rebuy, they've got a small stack, so they can try to take the pot, or they might be worried if they re-raise, you know, we're obviously going to call. Now we do hit the 7, but there's a king and an ace, and we have 3 other players here. So we're gonna play this passively. We're just gonna check if it gets to us. We are looking to 2 pair or a set to be happy with this hand. King could have checked. Even an ace could have checked. Yeah, but trappy. We've got more skippers in position. Not unreasonable. Huh? If we did want 2 folds, that would have been nice. Am I just calling nonsense? What's the pot? We'll take a chance. Another overcard. I don't know if our 7 can be good, yeah. Jack 3, we're good. Queen 4. Ooh. We were ahead on the turn. You see, he did pull a bed in position. Ooh, queen. If it wasn't for that queen, we won. We were winning at that stage. I do think with ace 8 now we are going to raise, even though we are against another big stack. Make it 800. We don't have to play around too much. We'll put pressure. If someone's got something, they can call. I've got ace 8 suited, possibility of being a nuts. So. We get 2 calls after us. Wow, this pot is now big. Might get one of these guys shoving. I don't know if we want to call that. Practically shoving, basically. 2 guys after us. We're not going to jeopardize 7k chips. We'll fold this time. See, that's what we don't want. Okay, so where they say, what do they have? Fold. Imagine. Alright. Okay, cool. Ooh, our ace 8 was getting beaten by nines. And 10 queen. Queen 10. No, it wasn't. We had 2 pair again. As a heart comes. I don't know what. We would have had that one, I think. Yeah, we would have. Can't be a 9. Wow, that was crazy. But yeah, a lot to risk. We don't want to be facing a hand like nines. Pocket nines with ace 8 anyway. That would have been interesting. Another 2 pair. Oh. We're going to get a bit cheeky. We're going to raise this one. Like, what do they put us on, you see? Don't always want to play the exact same way. 1,000 more. All in. I did not look properly to my left to see what he had. We get another 2 calls. Yeah, we'll definitely call. Still somewhat reluctantly, but we'll call. What was it? 3 blinds, basically. If he calls, do we call? Run a big pot if we do. Yeah, guys, we're going to call. We'll do this once at least. Not quite the flop we wanted, but some spades there. I don't know. Oh, we got a flush. I don't know how much we're willing to do this for. We're definitely not escalating it. Okay. I'm happy to see that. I think our 6 might be good. I don't think we're bluffing anything higher. I mean, what's higher? 8, 10, Jack, King, Ace. 8, 10, Jack, King, Ace. Those are the only things we're worried about right now. Okay, don't bet too much. I mean, we want this part. We want to win this. 6 of spades, flush. Are we happy to get it or not? That is a question. We'll check. Okay, beating that, and beating that. Okay. We won this pot with 6-5 because we got the flush. There we go. Got a big pot. Definitely, we didn't really want to raise it. We'll fold that. Okay. 6-5 offsuit, and we get the flush. We're the only ones with a spade. No one tried any, no one bet. We're definitely not looking for value there. With 4 people in the pot, we're just glad to get the flush with a 6 and win. Oh, 3 all-ins, A7 suited, 5-3 suited, Jack 10. And 5-3 is 2 pair. Happens. Ooh, flush draw. Puts you up to 30%. Doesn't get it. 5-3 wins. How crazy is that? Oh, I suppose a 4 would have won. Oh, you won the side part. Okay. Yeah, 4 actually would have had a straight, so he wasn't dead there. We'll call this. It's only 320 more. Big pot, defending the blind. Not happy to see aces. I don't think we can really bluff them. Very good chance of bluffing them. King might be a bit passive, maybe not. Let's see what interlocks does. Okay, we got nothing, so we're gonna fold. Like I could have a set and a flush draw, or a very high king. Something. Will we slow down? It does. My ace or queen? Full house. Maybe a bit of a blocker. He's got a king and king split. Okay, no ace, no flush draw. We will be folding. Another one. Short stacks, not messing around. Oh. Queen 2, why? Why would you do that? Such a big stack and he risks it on Queen 2. Wow, that was so crazy. Wow, offsuit. Didn't even have a lot in there. Anyway. He's lost it now. No, he was dead. He was drawing dead. A6 hits it. You would have split it to A7. Wow, that was a big. Well, I suppose he was just covering. No, but still, that was a big bet for Queen 2 offsuit against 2 players. Alright, bet and get. Big hand for 420 Corsa. 6-3, we're gonna call that. We're gonna call. And we're on the D, let's see. Maybe we can play, yeah? Okay, well, we see a flop. Bet and get went a bit crazy. Might continue so. Folding. Oh, folds. Okay. Maybe took a chance. Maybe hit a 2. 6-9, we're gonna fold that. Got shot. 6-9. No kings, I don't think. Yeah, queen. Calls with ace high, thinking it might be good. Interesting. Okay. It has got a big stack. I'm gonna fold that. 10-3. Suit. What's better if it can do now? He's gonna fold. He folds. Well, 50 V per braid. Arfeni 50 V per braid, lame 1. 50 V per braid. Betting get 59. Quite a lot. Pretty well. Martins. Flush. Okay. 3-5 suited. We'll call with the caller there. One re-raises, we can see a flop. 3 suited. Dangerous if the flush comes, because you can really get beaten by a high flush. Draw, draw. Maybe we hit the straight flush and get bet into. Big stack, will it draw? No, it doesn't. Good. Okay. Right, we got backdoor and we got a gut shot. Could we have we could have an ace. Someone could be trapping, there's a lot in the hand. We'll bet and hope no one's got an ace. Or that we hit a 4. Yeah. Oh. I don't know if we can call that. We got a gut shot. Hitting a 5 or 3 is not going to help us. Gut shot or backdoor flush. We're going to fold. Let's see. Because we'd have to carry on calling. We would have hit. We would hit a 5. That wasn't that good for us, I'm sure. That wasn't good. Okay, lost a bit there. About 1,900. Not too bad. Half an hour to late reg, 30 minutes. Okay, and a break time. Alright guys, this is a good start. Well, we've got the screen sorted now. Things better. You can see our current balance, our target. I'm going to go make myself a cuppa and I'll be right back. This is a good start. Okay, 1 minute to go. We're currently 69th out of 564, so having a bit of a toffee and tea. Current award we're beginning, $3. We are hoping to get more than that. You can see it there. Okay, 1 second. Oh, let's see how we go. Under the gun. I'm gonna call it. Yo. Seems there's a bit of a lag on the screen. I did up the quality a little bit of the recording. So it was not going to be too glitchy on the recording. I'm going to try this one and see. If not, sorry guys if it is. I'm sure you can still hear me and you can still watch the game. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that is a bit delayed. Dude, our king. Check it with a small kicker. Oh, we're going to call him. We had another king. Okay, I don't think he's got a king. I think we got it, so we'll just continue trapping. If he doesn't have a backdoor flush or straight draw with 4-5. We have to call, let's see, ace jack, and he's drawing dead. We won with king 7. Okay, look, it was. Oh, I think we say nice hand if we can. Nice hand. It was a nice hand. He just lost with it. He re-raised us. We had raised, so we called. Oh, well, actually, we had lumped. Yeah, we had lumped, but we called, and he had a proper hand to do it with as well. And we trapped with our king. Well, actually, I think we were just pot controlling with our check a little bit, thinking our king's good. We were protected by the fact that his stack was short. We won this hand. I think we would have won that anyway. We did hit the king. Now we've got ace jack. Oh. Let's hope no one donkeys us with king 7 and wins. I do wonder if everyone checks, folds, do we just shove, hoping that, if he's got something, okay, he calls us not believing us. I think we would have just re-raised. We're just going to call the 1,000. Another big stack, we don't know what he's got. We can hit, might not hit, but a good hand. Definitely calling. If CD Arthur went all in, oh, we fought 2 pair. Okay. We're not going to trap too much though, because can get hammered with it. Are we first to act? What would he have? I don't think he's got a flush draw. Do we trap? I think we come with a small bet. Why not? Looks sort of weak. Hopefully it doesn't flop set of eights. Because he's got a big stack. Okay, he folds. You know what, we're fine with that. We hit nicely. We would have got a full house. We would have been a bit worried though. on return. Gut shot gets there. King Queen. So flush draw gets there. Although flush draw would have easily called or re-raised our bet. We're not putting on that. Alright, ace 4 suited. I'll definitely put pressure here. We've got a big stack. Not against interlocks though. Interlocks. But against these two guys. And they've been playing quite tight as well. Okay, we're gonna do a 5. Get there in time. Boom. Right, they might see us as just putting pressure. We might get a shove, but we will call it if we do. Yeah, we call it. Do anything. Let's see. Oh wow, ace 10. He hits the 10. We got it. We got a backdoor flush. 20% now. Any heart and it's ours. Will we hit it? No, it's a diamond. Nice hand. Oh, okay. Well, we wanted to put a bit of pressure. We were happy to call him because we expect him to possibly pull a move with his stack. But we're still at about 40, just under 40, so that was good. It was a short stack, so that's why the risk. Okay, now we've got ace-jack offsuit. We did full house last time. Now, if anything, but we will call. I'm not going to re-raise right now. Could shove, put it all in. Probably should have. We will call CD Arthur's shove though. He's got a reason to do it with sort of any ace, any pair. Okay, we could be flipping. We hope no one else calls, and then we're limited to 6,000. Maybe he goes all in and saves us from a bad mistake. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see. We're folding this. We're not gonna put that many chips at jeopardy for nothing. Ace 10. We're beating queens with, well, not flipping queens overhead. Right, we were very far behind. In ace, and we would have been okay. Ace jack, we would have won. Okay, but too much risk. I mean, can understand him going all in to cover. Bet and get again, a bit loose. I mean, queen 10 offsuit. The last one's queen 2 offsuit, so he loses that one. Queens were ahead of us. Either ace, jack didn't hop. So I think it was a good fold. You don't need to be jeopardizing 24 blinds. I mean 24,000 chips for that. We want to be good with our, we want to be, we sort of want to keep our chips and grow them over the long term. So oh, I did a new table now. Got one bigger stack than this. 10-6 with 2 pair. Yeah, it holds. Okay, so yeah, we are still the second biggest stack. Fold that against the big stack. No, ace jack has been interesting. We won a big hand with king 7, hitting a set of kings against ace jack. We got 2 pair, which would have become a full house, but he folded. What did we have? Ooh, 8s, full of 7s. Yeah, so we won a hand with ace jack, and then we folded this last one. That's interesting. Okay, we would have been losing to a 7, but less likely that someone has one. So yeah, I think we would have had this one. So it doesn't help someone has aces, kings. We got the higher full house with the 8. So only thing beating us here is a 7. Anything second best is splitting. That's it. So yeah, we were happy to go all in here. Queen 9 pocket 10s. 8, 5 suited. Could have. Okay, I'm gonna fold this. Yeah, and we would have flopped the trips as well. Flopped the set. Oh well. Next that calls ace jack against ace 8. Ace 8 hits. Amazing how that happens sometimes. Wow. He still gets his ace. Wow. Okay, well, not too much for the Guaro. Basically, very glad to get an 8 there. You know what, guys, we're going to give this one a go. 8-7 offsuit, we haven't been involved right now. Oh, and then we get re-raised. Now we're going to fold. We tried. Got shot, we might have done something there. It's a good thing we didn't. Oh no, we will fold that one. Okay. Top pair with a 5, can you believe that? More diamonds, yep. This gets the straight, wheel. 5-8, we're not calling. Definitely not calling. Okay. Well then, ace king, aces. Oh wow, that's a bad. That's a rough one. It's cooler. Yeah, he's dead. Pocket aces. What a nice time to get them as well. Against ace king. Interesting. That was a big all in, and his stack is only a little bit bigger than ours now. So. Too nappy. That was a bit of a cooler for Gilfagundes, maybe. Cooler? I think so. Maybe he's tilting, I don't know. We will call this. We'll call that as well. Still has a big stack, it doesn't have to go crazy. Right. We hit the jack. Hit the jack. We will bet half pot. These guys do have big stacks, so they can put pressure on us, but we've hit the jack, that's good. We will collect quite a bit. We'll collect on this. Nice enough. Right. 5-4 suited, spades again. We'll call again on the D. Good, be happy for that. I don't know if we're happy for the flop. I do think he might be trapping with his ace or Gianni, but maybe not. We have hit a 5, so that's comforting. We'll check. Okay, we've hit a set of 5s. But it's a full house with 5s. A queen is beating us. We go for a bit of value. We'll go for a bit of value, hoping an ace calls us. Someone's got a queen. We don't want to see that big raise. Might even get bluff. Okay, he calls, so he hasn't got a queen, so we win. Calls us with king. So he's playing the board basically, because that didn't play. The ace was the kicker there. Queens, 5s, and well, we hit our 5. Wow, guys. Even if the next 5 didn't come, our 5 was good. So that was an interesting call for him to make. I think we got some value. I don't think we would have got that value if we had bet higher, much higher. So that was good. Wow. Okay, 2 pots in a row, and that was a nice one. A6 suited. We're just going to call this one. Let someone else raise if they really want to. It's a bit much. I mean, he's at a rough time. He really is at a rough time, but we expect some big play from him, but I don't think we're going to get involved. Now we should, because we've got the nut flush possibility. Okay, we're going to do it. Backdoor. You might see a bit now. Did cost us 3,000 chips, but we could have made some remove. We would have just checked if we had the flush or the flush draw. We're not going to fold for a backdoor flush. I mean, we're not going to call for backdoor flush. So it's fine. We lost a bit there, but we tried. The thing is, if we had hit, we could easily get to over 50,000 now. So it's worth. We go down 3. We could have gone over 50. You know, Ace 10 is a good hand. King 10 he hits and then laughs. Right, A6 again. Okay. Gil Fagundes is really having a time. We're going to be conservative. Yeah, we're going to fold. I want to call, but I just don't. Yeah, the dynamics. I don't know. There's a short stack as the big blind. He could shove if the pot gets big enough. He folds. We have it. Oh, my computer seems to be having a hard time. What's that showing? If you guys can hear that. Jack, you can raise. Oh. I have one thing running that might have been causing a problem. Just turn it off. Hopefully that'll calm things down. Okay, what's flop? We did raise first. We are in the pot with one person. We'll be at half pot. Pass some pressure. Hopefully he hasn't hit. Hopefully he folds. He calls. We're sort of ripping it in with our bet. Do we check or do we see bet? He might see weakness, so let's just apply some pressure. Sadly, we are going to have to barrel on the river if he does call, just in case he's on the flush draw. Hopefully, this is enough to get him off that. We're not sitting comfortable right now. It's a big pot. We're contemplating re-raising us. Yes, he is. I think we have to fold here. Could have an 8 even. He's beating us. We fold. We tried. Okay. Went down a few chips there, but it's okay. Some of those. We'll raise again. Under the gun. Now we're facing all in. Do we take it? No, I think we don't tilt from the last hand. We just sit with our 30. Look for a better spot. We're nearly by late ridge. Last hand. Imagine. Kings or queens or aces. Folding here. What do they have? Jack 9 and queen. Through ahead. Not anymore. It's a lot of chips, you know, getting thrown around now. You got a short stack, you got 5 minutes to late red. You're not trying to hold on to your chips. The blinds are up at 800. We haven't felt that yet, the pressure, because our stack is still big enough, which is great. We have gone down from 40 something. Could take a risk. Yeah, I mean, we might have like a 50-50 against him. Okay, we're not calling now. All right, so we lost a few chips. It's fine. We'll have time where we can stably, you know, recoup a bit. Now we're just going to do some damage control. Jack 7. We were ahead of Jack 4. And we hit the 7. Ace 3 is a backdoor. Ace 3 is a nice backdoor. Jack 7 was good. But we were not calling that much with Jack 7. Ace 3 suited. Okay, Jack 3. Lancetta with a big stack. Do we call? I think so. I think I'll call. Alright, I'll call. computer does seem to have calmed down. So if we don't get any problems, we are going to call. What's he going to do? PM chatter. We do hit the 3, so we are against 2 big stacks. We're going to check. He could have something. We do have the Jack of Hearts. Okay, I don't know what he's got. We're going to call. Pick up the back door. We're going to check. We don't want this to get too expensive. Flush does hit though. I think we're going to be quite happy. Could have an ace. We're going to call. We don't hit. We really wanted to hit that one. Checks. We want to check. We have to fold. Oh, that one cost us, but it would have been big. Oh, he had the flush already. Wow, aren't we glad the flush never came as well? Oh, he flopped the straight. Ace 2. King half flush, definitely staying in there. Okay, well, we got away nicely there. Jack of Hearts. The backdoor started coming in. You know what? We're going to try it. It's only 2 blinds now. Blinds have gone up to 2,000. Okay, what a good time to hit trips. Need to recuperate some chips. So we're not going to do too much trapping. We do block a straight draw too, because I mean we're going to raise. We got the 7. We block 7, 8. So, okay, good. Oh wow, quads. We should have trapped, I think, actually. I think I was just recuperating from having lost so many chips. We should have checked because he would have raised into us, you know. And then we would have got some good value there. Oh. Got to be careful not to get taken up in the heat of the moment. You know, you're happy you got a set, but for this hand you're good, but you want to capitalize on that for later. You get a bad beat or sit and you don't get hands or good hands or whatever, or you don't hit. You know, you really want to get the most when you can get it, which we didn't, I don't think. But it's okay. Oof. Flush draw not helping. Plus and plus. Oh wow, that's tough. Ace queen versus ace queen, and you get the runner flush. That is horrendous. Plus and plus didn't seem to have lost that much there. Right, blinds are, yeah, okay, we got a7. I think we're going to bet the pot, to be honest. We're going to try that, yeah. I'm going to put some pressure again. That's not pot. Okay, we'll bet 2,000. Let's bet 2.5. That was that was the pot. Oh. Should have milked that set. He's got a big stack. He can afford to, you know, put us to the test. I think we'll barrel a bit. Hopefully get it through. Don't want to be re-raised again. He did see us do that with Guaro. Okay. Alright. We are going to bet half pot. Hopefully with on a flush draw it folds. It doesn't call us with a 2. Okay. Right. Another bluff gone bad. Can't bluff him when he's all in. We'll fold this time. Yeah, shows us the bluff. Nicely done. I mean, we had ace high, so, but still. Big stack showing us. Let's see what we can do with ace 3. Ooh, guys, we started losing chips. That's why you want to really also, like, you might make a mistake or something like that, although it wasn't necessarily a mistake because we were winning. So maybe the bet wasn't convincing. Maybe it's because of the history we had with Guaro where we raised and he re-raised us and folded. Right. But that's what you want to capitalize when you can, because you may need those chips later. We are past late reg. We did hit the ace. We kicker. Do you think we're ahead? We'll check one because the flush draw is staying in with whatever we're going to bet. There we go. So we'll give them a chance. Maybe a chance for us to look suspicious. I do think we're ahead. I really do. We trip twice. We do have trip aces. Oh, he called us. Wow, that was great. We're going all in. I don't know what he's got. He's got an ace. It's a cooler. Done. For us, I don't think. King 10. He's got a... See, now he got... Yeah, okay. So we're back to 36, guys. Called us with a 10. Thankfully, that ace came on the river. That gave us a lot of value because he doesn't think we have an ace, you know, less likely. And we trapped once. So, yeah, that one worked. We got some back from him. Quite a lot back from him, actually. Yeah, so that was good. Wow. And now we just passed late range. We'll fold. There we go. We're back up at 36. We can be happy. Still got a big stack at 46,000 still. Not that much more than us. We'll take it. Shows us the bluff and then beats us when we have it. Oh, we went down quite far there. 2 bad bluffs. Although one was against nothing, so I mean we were ahead. He just wasn't afraid to re-raise us. Well, he went all in. That worked for him. That's nothing. I think a little bit of trapping also went a long way. Maybe he missed the flush draw. Nope, he has an ace. He missed the flush draw, but he had the ace. 8 plays as well. Ouch. Ouch. You know, that's not a bad turn. Wasn't folding Ogiani though. King 3 be folding. What have we done? Okay. That was a nice flop as well. Maybe if he went all in, could have. He bet for, what did he call for? And he had the flush draw, put pressure. Ace would have folded. Then again, he wasn't on the big one. He was under the gun. All in. He's got an 8. That's nice. Pretty good, yeah. 71%. Oh, 7 hits. Okay, good. For him. It's now 6,700 something. 8-4 suited in the big blind. Blinds are quite big now. 1,200, right? Means we do have quite a few, but 2,400 raise is a min raise. It's under the gun. Okay. We're getting some value now. We might call. I think we're going to call. No one re-raises. Good stuff. Oh, we're going to call if we hit big. All red, but not what we really want. Backdoor flush, backdoor straight. That's it. We could do well, yeah. But plus and plus is a big stack, and anyone else could have hit. Could have a queen. Could do a bit of trapping. Yeah, we're gonna fold. We're gonna get out of that one. It's fine. There's only 1,200 more. Pot was big. And Cheto might have been trapping with the queen. Ace comes, might have been on a flush draw. I don't know. Now if you have the queen, do you call? Difficult. Might have been on a flush draw. Either way, put pressure. Well done, bro. 73. Got some good value there. Queen 4 suit. What will we try? Pianchetto just lost a lot of chips. Past late rage, so no one can buy in again. We're going to save the chips on this one. No. 3,000 chips right now. 2,400 more for Queen 4. We're out of position. We're not going to do that against the big stack at the moment. We cannot. We hit that. No, we would have missed. Picks up the hand. Queen 10. We do have a call. See what Bessie does. He might go all in. In which case, I think we call because we've got a good hand. Hopefully, plus and plus doesn't call. Do we want to call now? I don't know. No, we're folding now. Okay. Queen Jack was ahead of us. King 10 was ahead of us. Well, how's that? We hit the 10. Bessie's beating us. We hit the queen. Plus and plus is beating us. Okay, let's just go away from that one. King High winning. King High wins. No diamonds at all. Okay. Right. We got out of that one. Cheaply. That was good. Just a lump. We got out. Fold. Still 384 players. We're 144th, so we're doing well. Technically, we'd be in the money. Just under average stack, so that's not too bad. Let's see how we go. Gets called. Maybe feeling a bit of pressure. Those two. Ace Jack, good hand. Ace 3. Calls with Ace 3. Ace Jack wins. Bianchetto now got a big stack, nice stack. We're not too far behind. We don't have to worry too much. He's definitely not a short stack at the moment. I think we're going to tighten a little. Let's just have a look here. A lot of action happening at the table. We're going to set a bit and look. Still got a lot of play left if we do so wisely. Don't run into anything troublesome. Big fuss. Oh. Any bad beats or coolers? Oh, what do we have? Queen. Queen on. 6-3, flush draw, no flush draw. Queen on was ahead. Queen on would have won. That is okay. Queen on again, we're folding again. Under the gun this time. have flopped the straight. How's that? Right. 7-5. Wow. We would have had the straight there. Wouldn't have cost that much either. I think. It wasn't all in. I don't think it was it. Oh, wow. Okay. If we did limp and call under the gun, we would have hit the straight. Can still play a bit, so see. Do we fold? Do we blind? Oh yeah, no, we're folding. Definitely folding. There you go. Let's see, did that save us from a problem or did that get us off the winning hand? I think it saved us from a problem. Okay, first big pocket I think of the tournament so far. First hand maybe that we're like completely sort of at peace with aces, but we do also want to play them well. Right, let's think. What do we do? I don't think we go all in. You know, if someone else does it. I think we just do a big 3-bet, that's all. Hope that maybe we get a call. Oh, there we go. That's what you want. We're going to go all in, yeah. That was a big bet. We're going to go all in. We're not going to play around. Okay. It will take us up to 39 if we win. If we lose here, that's a bad beat. I mean, we've got the best hand pre-flop. Yeah. We actually... Yeah, okay. Call would have been nice, maybe. But not big pot. We took it down. We haven't done that sort of thing much. Shove on. Big pot looks like we're stealing, but you know what? We made a lot of chips. We survive. Pocket aces, you can get them again. You may not. You might. But we got some good value there. We didn't get a little cheeky. You know, if we flat called there, we might have had two other players in the hand with us. We might have lost with them. Someone hits two pair or gets a flush or something. There was a lot of value there. I don't think we did too bad to go all in. He only could have called our shove as well. We don't know what he had. Maybe he had ace king or something, and he calls. I'm gonna call this. Blinded 1006. We do completely miss. Don't think we want to pull a move here. Even if it is possibly a good idea, they may not believe us. We don't want to get re-popped again. Okay. Do pick up the backdoor flush draw. Someone could have a 6. We still have a chance. Someone has a 9. We still have a chance. I think we bet you actually. Can be seen as a weak bet. We're happy to get one fold at least. Aguero did re-raise us last time. 9 comes, ace is winning. I don't think we're going to get too vicious here. We're just going to check. Ace ones. We could have, but you know, we did raise before and he re-raised us. We don't want to be jeopardizing too much. Yeah. We're still ahead with what we got from the aces. Saw us through a bit of a problem. We don't have the ace of diamonds. That would have been very nice. Problem is a high diamond staying in. Yeah, we're folding. Okay, dangerous, 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 dangerous. Glass. Don't have anything. Two pair. No. Oh, shame. On the river. Oh, he had quads. Wow, both flopped two pair. I mean, not quads, full house. Both of them flopped two pair. That was crazy. Still got a lot of playing left to do. Any diamond would have had a flush. We had no diamonds. Definitely us. What does Ogiani fold? Yeah. He doesn't have a diamond he folds, I'm sure. What diamond would he call with the ace, the queen, the 10? Full house. Could be there. Straight flush also on the table. 10-9 of diamonds. Full house, well said. 2p on the flop, full house on the turn, flush gets there. That can work out very well. Good news is we've only had to bind once, so that's a good start. Okay, the gun is 5. We're gonna call actually. Or not play too much. We can be patient if we need to, but try it with this 5. There's a raise. That'll be cool. We hit an ace. Check the ace. Hopefully he doesn't have ace with a better kicker. Currently queen plays as the kicker, but okay, I think with 10 coming there, we can afford to stop betting. We'll do 50%. Okay. We do have the 10, so okay, cool. Now we're fine. There we go. We get 2 folds, but we did have it. Obviously, we had it. Anything better than that is definitely calling us. So we hit with ace 5. We had good value. It cost us, well, we played 2,000, and then it cost us 2,000 more for that pot. So. All right, we got a raise under the gun. Will he raise? We'll call again with 10-4 suited this time. All right, we're not too unhappy, but we're not going to be too happy with much raising. Definitely not happy with that raising. With an ace, raising in someone all in. Very easy decision now. 10-4, we're still up on the last hand, so that's good. Ooh, Queen Jack. That's a bit desperate. And he hits the straight anyway. Anyway, so now only an ace or 10. Queen comes. Wow, Queen Jack called there with a gotcha. Oh no, he went all in. He went all in. Huh? Yeah, wait. Yeah. Oh no, he had the up and down. He never got rid of ace 10. I'll call this. Something about having money in the pot that you want to call, you know. He can raise, get us out of there. He doesn't think we're strong. Wow, he folds. There was so little left. We're winning with non-ha. We do hit the non, so. Ooh, no, run around a flush, we're good. I thought maybe his run around was the flush. No, okay. Flush does get there. We got a spade. Oh, we hit the non. Sure, Pianchetta was really, really tight there. Like 900 more to call. That was crazy. Definitely not defending his blind. Well, we pick up a nice pot there, so that's not bad. Okay, will we do it again? Let's do it again. Okay. Now we got big stack with prop. Okay. We're happy for him to call. There we go. Okay. Oh, not quite the. We got the up and down, but we don't have any diamonds. We don't really want too much happening there. Okay. We do hit the 8. I don't know if that's good enough. I think maybe we bet as well if it gets to us. Third of pot. I mean, we are betting with someone already all in. Big diamond might stay in there. Okay, we're not happy with this. Yeah, we're just going to check. We're not going to pull a move. Hoping our 8's good. Jack, king. Oh no, we were definitely not good. Right. Oh, we lost a few chips there. We did have an up and down, so suited, then pair. Like it's fine. We're back down to 34.8. That's not too bad. Not ideal for us, but 17 blinds, so we're still okay. Can afford to be a bit patient now. Well, 180 places get paid. We're 125th currently. Although I think that changes now. I think it just had an updated from our last hand we lost, but let's just see. Ace 9 ones. Non-native. Oh, okay. Nice hand. Sort of. Definitely nice to see a flop with it, but out of position. Blinds are getting quite high now. 2,400. 149th. Not too bad. Would have hit the 4. I think we were good there. Queen Jack bluff. Jack 7 gets over the 7. Ooh. Okay. Folding this. No need to cost us extra money. We're only paying 300 chips per ante. It's not too much yet. Quite a, but not that much. Especially when you consider the big blind is 2,400. King Jack missed, Queen Jack hit. But never an ace. So the bluff there went bad, but now you got some chips back. Okay, Jack 10 in the big blind. We'll call something with this. Not an all in. Unless it's from Interlocks, who's currently sitting out. Oh, folds to us. We will take that. Although we would have been top pair, so wouldn't have been unhappy with that flop. Still, not complaining about it being folded to us, to be honest. I do think he might pull a move, Blanchetto. I don't want to be playing scared here. And folding. It's only 1,200 for a 6,000 rand pot to chance there, but we're not going to call if it goes all in. So for now, we'll fold. We had it folded to us just now, so we got some chips. I don't necessarily think this is a bad fold. For the fact that he's short stacked and you could just shove on us there, and we don't want to see that. We're just wasting some chips. Right now, we're happy for that little bit of extra, little bit extra chips. Gets us through the blinds. And carry on. Interlocks now sitting out, probably hoping to get some money. If you get a shove through there, you're chipping up quite nicely. On 3 offsuit, we are definitely folding. Three. Oh wow, how's that? Taking a chance and you're actually ahead with your King 7 by 1. Only a 6 helps him now. Equity still at 13%. That still seems like a lot. Well, Saldana hit the 7 not the 8. Unless the board paid, then they would have split. Fold, oh fold. Average stack at 56,000 now. We do want to get over that. We do want to get over that mark. King, Queen, Ace, Jack. Oh, big hand, but not looking good. Needs a Queen on an Ace. 9. 9. All right, okay. Planchetto's got some more chips. He's now got more chips than us. Okay, we are almost the shortest store. Until Locks is not playing. Saldana has got a short stack now. What do we do? What do we do? Do we play a bit? There we go. I think that's fine. 8,400. We raised all in. I think we're calling at this stage. I mean, we're quite far behind. 149, 220. I think we're going to fold at this stage, so let's try. Tens, we're flipping Ace Queen. We got a gut shot as well. Need an Ace or a Queen. Or 10. We don't get it. Alright, we're not out. I thought we were out. Okay. Was a good hand. We were flipping. At this stage, I think you need to flip sometimes. Can't wait for the best possible hand. Pocket 2 is we're going to go all in with. It is a pay already. Hopefully we don't get too much action on this. What we are looking for is a re-raise here too. So we're heads up. Oh man. Okay. Two people in this pot. Anyone hits that pot, we're out. So we had a 2 or backdoor straight. Ace 5's ahead of us. We need a 2. 8's not going to help. Okay. Well, guys, I don't think that was a terrible first game. We got some maybe a few bluffs that weren't too good, but we played quite well. Could have knocked a bit more value with the set earlier. Ace Queen suited. I don't think it was a bad all in to go for there. We're starting to get a little bit short stacked. It was a flip. Had we hit, we would have doubled our stack. We'd still be sitting good. So it's only $1. It's our first dollar, so I don't think it was too. I don't think it was too bad. So let's see what we can do with the rest of the day.